Hello students, once again welcome to all of you. Now we are going to solve the remaining problems of the exercise 6.2. But before that, I am very sorry to say that last day I made a mistake. We know if one line is standing on another line, then sum of these two angles, that is x plus y, is 180 degree. And this property is called linear pair of angles. But unfortunately, that time I mentioned this property is called angle sum property. You know that angle sum property is sum of all three interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So just correct that part. In place of angle sum property, that will be linear pair of angles. Clear? Okay, let's start. Problem number 5. Problem number 5, it is given that in figure AB parallel to CD, this is our figure, this is AB line and this is CD line. AB and CD are parallel to each other. And angle APQ 50 degree. What is our angle? APQ. This is angle APQ. This is 50 degree. And also given PRD. This one 127 degree. We have to find X and Y. This is X and this is Y. Now what is our given? Given is AB parallel to CD and angle APQ equals to 50 degree. Therefore, angle APQ equals to angle PQR, as AB parallel to CD and PQ is transversal. Okay, see, AB parallel to CD and PQ is our transversal. So this angle and this angle is equal, and PQR equals to our, and APQ equals to, the value is 50 degree, and PQR equals to, it is mentioned in the question, that is this is X. So we can say value of X is 50 degree. Okay. Now again given angle PRD equals to 127 degree. PRD, this is given. Therefore, angle PRQ, if this part is 127 degree, therefore this one will be 180 minus 127. Why? Because PR is standing on the line CD. Therefore, by which property? Linear pair of angles. Linear pair of angles. Linear pair of angles 180 minus 127 degree. That is 53 degree. So this part is our 53 degree. And already we obtained that value of X is 50 degree. Clear? This is 127. Therefore this one 180 minus 127. By which property? Linear pair of angles. Now from triangle PQR, this triangle, we can write angle QPR equals to 180 minus 50 plus 53. Now this time, using which property? This time angle sum property. Because we know sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. If two angles are 50 degree and 53 degree respectively, then third angle will be 180 minus sum of this triangle. Okay. Therefore 180 minus 103 degree, that is 77 degree. And what is our QPR? QPR means our Y. Therefore value of Y is 77 degree. This is second answer, and PQR is our X, that is our first answer. Sorry, this is our first answer. Okay, this is x and this is y. Now we are coming to problem number 6. Now this is our question number 6. In figure, this is the figure. PQRS are two mirrors parallel to each other. This is PQ mirror, this one, and this one RS mirror, and parallel to each other. Okay. An incident ray AB strikes the mirror PQ. This is the incident ray strikes the mirror PQ at B. This is the B point. The reflected ray moves along the path BC, reflecting after deflection along the path BC, and strikes the mirror RS at C. RS at C, and again reflected back along CD. Again reflected back along CD. Okay. Now we have to prove that AB parallel to CD. So we have to show that this one and this one are parallel to each other. Okay. To prove that, a construction part is needed. What is the construction part? We have to draw two perpendiculars on the point B and C respectively. We have to draw two perpendicular. Suppose this is BM and this is CN. Then construction BM is perpendicular to PQ and CN is perpendicular to RS. Clear? BM is perpendicular to PQ and CN is perpendicular to RS. And we know that if two parallel lines are there and if two perpendiculars are there, then that time these two are also parallel to each other. So as PQ parallel to RS, so BM also parallel to CN. So this ray and this ray are also parallel to each other. I repeat once again, if two lines are parallel, then two perpendiculars on these two lines are also parallel to each other. So as BM perpendicular to PQ, CN perpendicular to RS, and it is given PQ parallel to RS, so we can say BM and CN are parallel to each other. Now we know the law of physics. The angle of incident and angle of reflection are equal. Angle of incident and angle of reflection are equal. So hence BM is perpendicular, so it is our normal. This is the angle of incident. Suppose say this is angle 1 and this one is angle of reflection. This is angle 2. And this is angle of incident for BC at the point C, and this is angle of reflection at the point D. So we mark this angle by 3 and 4 respectively. And we know angle of incident equal to angle of reflection. Okay. So write, as we know angle of incident equal to angle of reflection, so we can write, what we can write? Angle 1 equals to angle 2 and angle 3 equals to angle 4. Okay, angle 1 and angle 2 are equals to each other. Angle of incident, angle of reflection. In the same manner, angle 3 equals to angle 4. Now PQ parallel to RS. Now this part, BM parallel to CN and BC is transversal. BC is transversal here. So angle 2 equals to angle 3. See this one, BM and CN are parallel, and this is the transversal. So we can say this angle and this angle are equal. That is angle 2 equals to angle 3. Now angle 1 equals to angle 2, and angle 2 equals to, we can write angle 3, and angle 3 equals to, we can see angle 4. So all the 4 angles are equal. Okay. Hence you can mark these 2 angles also, and you can write using the equation 1, 2, 3. We can write angle 1 equals to angle 2 equals to angle 3 equals to angle 4. Okay. Now, so as all the value of 4 angles are equal, therefore we can write angle 1 plus angle 2 equals to angle 3 plus angle 4. As angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, all angles are equal. So simply we can write sum of these two equal to sum of these two. Okay. Now you see angle 1 plus angle 2 means angle ABC. So we can write angle ABC, and angle 3 plus angle 4 means BCD, angle BCD. So we can say, so hence we can say these 2 angles, this is and this is equal. Angle ABC equals to angle BCD. Now we know when these 2 angles is equal, when it's possible, if these 2 lines are parallel and this is the transversal, that time only these 2 angles are equal. So as angle ABC equals to angle BCD, so we can say, what we can say? AB parallel to CD. Okay, AB parallel to CD, and this is our required relation. Okay, so up to exercise 6.2 complete. In next video we will learn more regarding lines and angles. Okay, thank you.